With breaking news in the Breonna Taylor case, no officers involved are being directly charged with her death. Instead, one of the three who opened fire in Louisville, Kentucky that night is facing allegations of a lesser crime. Wednesday afternoon, I'm Jeanette Reyes.
And I'm Brian Taft. The big story on Action News here today is the grand jury's decision in that high-profile case that has sparked months of protests and demands for justice. Kentucky's Attorney General saying their investigation shows the use of force was justified. Action News' Sarah Bloomquist is live in the Satellite Center with the breaking developments. Sarah.
Brian and Jeanette, that's right. The grand jury indicting just one of the officers involved in the botched drug raid at Breonna Taylor's Louisville apartment in March. The officer charged, Brett Hankison, was previously fired from the force. He was indicted for wanton endangerment because some of the bullets he fired went into a neighbor's apartment. Hankison, a detective at the time, fired multiple shots into a window and sliding glass door, both of which were covered with blinds. That's a violation of departmental policy. The two other officers, Sergeant John Mattingly and Detective Miles Cosgrove, were found to be justified in this shooting because Taylor's boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, fired at the officers first. Immediately following the announcement today, protesters took to the streets. Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron urged them not to act on emotion or outrage or with violence.
Every person has an idea of what they think justice is. My role as special prosecutor in this case is to set aside everything in pursuit of the truth. My job is to present the facts to the grand jury, and the grand jury then applies those facts to the law.
Taylor's mother sued the city of Louisville for wrongful death and received a $12 million settlement last week. She and her lawyers have insisted that nothing but murder charges for all three officers would be enough. Now, the family's attorney, Ben Crump, immediately took to Twitter to call the grand jury decision outrageous and offensive. Those protests still unfolding, just sort of ramping up in Louisville as we speak right now. Brian?